Consider this. It's not enough to know someone's job title. You need to dive deeper. What challenges are they encountering daily? What tools are they using? What solution are they seeking? By understanding the details, you can tailor the message to address the specific needs better, ensuring that your message will truly resonate with the recipient. Let me give you an example from a campaign we ran. We were up against Duck Soup, which is a LinkedIn automation tool just like ours. We decided to target the user to try to switch them to our users, Expandy. We started by finding them in a Facebook group, scraped that info, and found their LinkedIn profile, and then sent a message to them. And guess what? The results were pretty awesome. We saw a 72 acceptance rate, a 49% reply rate, and we booked over 40 demos. Knowing who you're trying to reach is really important. That's when Sales Navigator helps you out. It helps you find the right people on LinkedIn, which is really important to get better results when sending messages. How well your mass messages campaign work depends a lot on who are you trying to contact. This tool is key to finding the right people. LinkedIn says that using Sales Navigator gives you a 17% better chance of winning leads when you save them. Deals are 42% bigger when you connect directly with decision makers, and you get a 15% boost in sales by connecting to the right customers. This happens because you're connecting to the right people and making the message more personal. Now, if you're sticking with the free version of the LinkedIn search, you might hit the limits. That's not an issue with Sales Navigator. With it, you can create custom profile buttons with your own CTA, or even save the search to export or tailor your message to different contacts. Plus, you have over 40 search filters at your disposal. The ability to target specific LinkedIn groups, access advanced profile analytics, and find relevant decision makers. These features are all about helping you find the exact right people, which makes mass messages efforts much more effective. And the best part is, Sales Navigator works seamlessly with automation tools. You can use advanced search capabilities to scrape results and send tailored messages to turn your recipients into paying customers. It's a powerful combo that seriously amplify your LinkedIn strategy. After seeing how well understanding our audience worked for our expanding campaign, it's clear that just knowing who they are is only the first step. That's why it's essential to look at how can we take this further by making messages even more customized. Adding that personal touch does a lot more than just catches someone's eye. It gets them really involved. This isn't something that we think it might work. It's actually proven to boost how many replies and conversations you get. You can use personalization tags, also known as variables or placeholders, in your outreach efforts. For example, this includes tags for a prospect's first name, last name, job title, company name, and other dynamic placeholders. Imagine crafting a message that starts with "Hey, first name," and then mentions their job role or the company they work for. It creates a connection right off the bat. Your message might read something like this: "Hey, first name, looking to grow my network of agency owners living in Germany. Saw your work ad and I thought I'd reach out." There are some examples focused on placeholders too. "Hey, first name, congratulations on a great round name, Round. Your platform product name has been on the cutting edge. I look forward to seeing what the future holds for you. Wish you good luck. Let's connect." This approach isn't exactly new, but it's effective. However, if you really want to take your personalization to the next level, you should consider using dynamic images and video personalization. This can incorporate prospects' profile picture, their company logo, or even personalized QR codes. It's a way to catch their eye and make your message stand out in a crowded inbox. It's all about making that personal connection even when you're reaching out at scale. Seeing how effective personalization captures attention, you might wonder what else can enhance your outreach. Here's another key strategy: follow-ups. They might just be your secret weapon. Not only they increase your chances of a reply, but also they reinforce that personal connection you were trying to establish. Adding a follow-up message can bump your reply rate from 9% to over 13%. That's a tip from SalesBlank, and it's pretty handy because not everyone is ready to make a purchase right after the first message. Setting up a process like this is really simple. You just add a step for your follow-up follow-up message using a relevant message. But here's a little pro tip. Don't limit your follow-ups just to LinkedIn. You might just want to mix up both LinkedIn and email with your follow-ups. This way, your prospect prefers one channel over another. You're covering all your bases. So your outreach could start with a LinkedIn connection request, and then once you're connected, you follow up on LinkedIn, and if you don't get a response, try to reach out again via email. This strategy really maximizes your chances of getting a reply. It's not about reaching out, it's about genuinely engaging with your prospect on the platform they prefer, whether that's a LinkedIn or email. This way, you're always just a message away. But what if you could make this first interaction even more impactful? Let's think about that for a second. It's not about just follow-ups. It's about how can you kick things off. When I see a boost in your reply or conversation rates, start with something truly valuable for them. Remember, your prospect doesn't know you yet. So your first move, it should be all about giving, not asking. This approach helps you make a strong first impression because you're focusing on their needs, not just diving into a pitch. For instance, you might consider offering them a useful ebook or perhaps create a personalized video just for them using a tool like Loom. You could even go to the extra mile and create something specifically tailored to them for free. This approach helps you build trust and shows you value their potential business, because you always need to keep this in mind. Your prospects don't know you, and frankly, they are not interested in what you're selling. They don't care about you, they care about what's in it for them. So when you're crafting your messages, always aim to align with what's valuable to them. This is how you catch their interest and start meaningful conversations. When you're sending messages to a lot of people, it's crucial to know what really grabs their attention. By trying out different versions of your messages, you can see which parts your audience likes best. This way, you get to fine-tune your approach and make sure communications are impactful as possible. You should focus on changing just one element at a time. This way, you can pinpoint exactly what influences them on your results. You might experiment with different types of connection requests to see which yields more connection. Try different follow-up messages, call to actions, or even test different sales pitches to determine what drives the best response. Using a tool like Expandy makes the process super straightforward. First, you set up the outreach campaign you want to test, then you create a search for the specific audience segment you're targeting. After that, you split the prospects from your search equally. Just go to your created search, select the option to assign filtered contacts, pick your A/B testing campaigns, and then add the contacts to each campaign. Once your leads are evenly distributed between your campaigns, all that is left for you is to activate them and start monitoring the results. This way, you'll be able to see exactly which tactics are most effective and optimize your strategy accordingly. You target specific audience segments, distribute the leads evenly, and then kicks things off. But there's a crucial point we need to consider: the limitations of the platforms we use. It's a dream come true to send thousands of messages with automation tools, but it's better to play it safe because LinkedIn might suspend your account if you don't follow the rules. According to the new rules, under the new guidelines, most people are capped at 100 connection requests per week, which breaks down to about 20 to 25 requests each day. Plus, you're limited to roughly 250 LinkedIn actions daily, which includes everything from connection requests to messages and more. If you exceed these limits, LinkedIn could suspend or even temporarily pause your account, and you definitely don't want that. Luckily, if you're using Expandy, managing your outreach and staying within the limits, it's a breeze. You can adjust your messaging limits with just a click, and make sure you're always playing it safe and maximizing your LinkedIn strategy without any risks. Okay, let's wrap this up. Sending mass messages on LinkedIn is pretty straightforward. You can even send them directly through the platform. But if you're looking to reach a large number of people, say over 100, doing this way will come with limitations, and it's not the best method for large-scale targeting. A smarter approach is to use automation. Think of it like this: while you're busy with other tasks, your mass messages is running smoothly in the background, almost if you had a sales team representing you on LinkedIn. Now that you're ready, use the guide to help you out, and don't forget to test based on your own needs. I'll see you in the next video.